The economic calendar, as you saw in the last lesson, helps you sort between main events and the less relevant ones. Now, let's see what's there to do with this important data that we've received. There are a number of significant events which occur regularly and affect the world of trading. What's important to understand is that each one of them has its own course of events. There's the forecast or prediction, and at the end, the actual result. The bigger the difference between the prediction and the actual result, the greater the impact it will have on the market. Now let's go through a few of the most important announcements you should pay attention to. The first one is the NFP, or Non-Farm Payroll Report. This is a major indicator for the state of the US economy and probably the most important statistic of the month. It is published on the first Friday of every month at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time and includes data on the majority of paid US workers, about 80% of the working population, which is responsible for the entire US gross domestic product. The second announcement is the interest rate decision. Interest rates are the main tool central banks use in order to manage or control monetary policy. Low interest rates would make it cheaper to borrow money and will boost consumer spending and economic growth. This condition can eventually lead to a rise in inflation. Higher interest rates would cause demand to decrease and also slow down economic growth. Any unpredictable change, even the slightest, in interest rate decision can cause high volatility in the market. Next announcement, the CPI, Consumer Price Index, which is an important tool for determining interest rates by the central banks, and also it helps us identify times of inflation or deflation. It examines the average changes in prices of a basket of consumer goods and services and is published every month. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the Petroleum Status Report, which inspects the levels of crude reserves that have been produced by the US or have been imported to its territory. It serves as an indicator for determining oil prices and is published every Wednesday.